Gemini singles, and welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My apologies, Gemini. I didn't get back to you guys for the second half of... Did I? I don't remember if I did. But anyway, this is going to be for January. Even though I'm giving this a time marker, Gemini, I want you guys to keep in mind that this is a general reading and that it's actually a timeless reading, and it's going to be relevant whenever you happen to see this. So listen to this with an open mind. Take from it what resonates for you, and it may or may not resonate. And not every detail may resonate with you. What doesn't resonate for you, disregard it. Let it go. And take what does resonate. Put that aside. Geminis, let's get into this. I heard Virgo and I heard Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Virgo or Aquarius. You may have Virgo or Aquarius in your chart. Gemini, it looks like I feel that you're going to be getting a lot of attention, maybe more attention than usual. This could definitely be online. Some of you may have an online business, so you could definitely be online dating. I see a situation where there was an open relationship, or where someone was not really 100% committed, and this obviously caused some type of an obstacle in a relationship and may have led to its downfall. And at this point, you or the other person, Gemini, you may find yourself at this place of being ready to give up on this connection, throw in the towel when it comes to something. And some of you could without a doubt be ending a contract. Now, there was a third party that interfered in this connection where it feels that something is unsalvageable. Some of you could be dealing with court issues. You could be in court fighting for something. You may find some type of inspiration or inspirational person in your life. Some of you could be inspirational speakers. But yeah, I definitely feel that, Gemini, this is a time of healing for you. And through this time of healing, I feel that there's going to be communication that may open up between you and someone. Some type of dialogue that may open up. And yeah, some of you could be very concerned about your home life, your home situation. Some of you could be in court surrounding a home situation. Some of you may be wishing for someone to come home. The overall energy of your reading, Gemini, is surface. This is someone resurfacing. This is emotions that maybe you thought were resolved and done with, and they come back to the surface. This could also be talking about people that have maybe made an exit in your life that are coming back and then may resurface in your life. The crossing energy, Gemini, at this time is deep freeze. So there is some type of pause in action. Something has kind of been put on ice. There's no real movement when it comes to a situation that you're dealing with someone that you love or someone that you had some type of communication or contact with. Right now, Gems, it looks like you're focused on your career and you're kind of focused on change. But just know this, that is what's coming in. That's what is inevitable to your situation. Some type of change. You have it again. Court issues could be looming over your head. So you could be headed for divorce court. Some of you could be in court surrounding child custody, child support issues. You might be waiting for some money to come in. Some of you, like I said, may have an online business. You could be drumming up additional business due to, like I said, this increase in activity. But yeah, money right now is kind of down for you. And mentally, you might be going through something. It's like you're feeling depressed or something. It's like something is causing a damper for you. Yeah, you may receive some type of message that may concern you. This may have been in the past tense. Money is an issue. Something here that you're not taking action on, and that you're about to get the clarity and truth that you need when it comes to something. There is also someone who is being very cold and distant from you at this time and maybe feeling a bit defensive. This defensiveness could have been a thing of the past, and it may have had a lot to do with a Libra individual. Yeah. Some of this may have taken place on a work situation, in a work setting, or in a school setting. Maybe you're going to school for something, or you're trying to make a decision about whether or not it's time to pursue something when it comes to school. So for those of you who are brand new to my channel, right, I'm not just reading a love scenario, I'm reading across the board the things that I see that could be very, that I see coming into your life. That could be very significant to you. So bear with me as I kind of bring these things out. And some of them may not be related to love, because it is a general reading. So I'm reading in general what I see. Wheel of Fortune is here. So get ready for it. I feel that there's going to be some positive change here for you when it comes to something. I see depression. I see maybe there's issues here with your mental health. Someone could be feeling a bit suicidal or down on their luck when it comes to something, when it comes to a circumstance in your life. And it could have everything to do with finances for some of you. And this love relationship that you did have in the past, the finances could have been a drawback to the situation. I got something similar like that for Virgo. So some of you, and I did say Virgo in the beginning, some of you could without a doubt be dealing with a Virgo. I see Leo, I see Capricorn, and I see Gemini and Libra so far. And Scorpio. Your love interest could be being very deceptive when it comes to their feelings right now. And doing so intentionally. But with this Wheel of Fortune brings some type of change where someone that has this very hard exterior, someone who is being very hard to read, doesn't want to open up emotionally and is very stoic, there may be this outpour of emotion that maybe you don't see coming in a situation. This could be you, Gemini, kind of feeling lost and drowning in your emotions, but really putting up this facade that you're really strong and that you're unaffected by what may have taken place between the two of you. It could be the other person. There may be someone that is resurfacing in your life. Gemini, this could be a friend, it could be a family member, a past business associate. This could be you being estranged from your children. Someone made an oath or made a vow. That's why I'm feeling like some of you may work in healthcare. I promise you. This reading kind of parallels Virgo. An oath. Hippocratic oath. Some of you could be, like I said, in healthcare. Be a doctor. A healer of some type. But I feel like this had everything to do with a vow. Whether or not you were literally on paper married to this individual, some type of vow or promise was broken, I feel. Something may appear to be over because the death clarifies the death in reverse. Like something may appear to be over, but it may not be over. It may just be the appearance of something right now. And it may have something to do with a past incident. For some of you, this may have had, this past incident may have had everything to do with your childhood. And maybe this is where there's something that has been a situation that hasn't been acknowledged and completely healed, which is popping right back up to the surface to be healed. This could be why I'm seeing healer, doctor, that type, right? Because we're talking about some deep-seated healing. We're talking about healing on a spiritual, emotional, and physical level. Some of you may be down on your luck when it comes to your health. You may not be feeling as strong as you usually are. Some of you could be fearing that someone in your life, that you may lose them to death, or that you may lose them due to maybe a third-party situation. I see Gemini where there's a child that means the world to you, and this could be where there's some type of drawback or communication, breakdown in communication, or someone could be very selfish when it comes to, someone's ego kind of broke down a family dynamic. Someone was very flirtatious, definitely had a roaming eye, like I said. Open relationship, they're with you, but they're looking around to everybody else, right? Roaming eye when it came to this. Communication could be very blocked between the two of you, or very spotty, or there's a delay in communication because someone here is trying to gather the strength to say what it is that they really want to say. Someone here wants to clear the air with you. They want to clear something up and they want stability. But it's like they're not saying it out of pride and out of fear. Okay, and it could be a fire sign. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I get Leo very strong in this reading. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo where communication is blocked between the two of you. Yeah, somebody's ego and their pride got the best of them, and somebody's homeless. Someone could really be down on their luck and could be homeless. This could be your child that could be homeless, or facing some type of homelessness, or worried about some type of homelessness when it comes to a court situation. Yeah, some of you are definitely waiting for money. Money is kind of coming in kind of slowly, but I do see money opportunities are creeping in for you nonetheless with this Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are definitely traveling, moving on from a situation where someone had ego, and yeah, you're deciding to become a single parent, or someone was giving minimal effort when it came to this relationship. I also see someone coming in and paying child support where they've been kind of avoiding child support. This isn't literal financial child support, then this is emotional support for a child. There may be some areas in your life, Gemini, where you're feeling a bit impatient and a bit unbalanced and unsure about whether or not to take action on something. You may be questioning whether or not this is the time to take action. That you're saying, this is time for me to eliminate some things in my life that are a burden. So this might be you. It's going to be a missed opportunity for you. Someone may be kind of reluctant to come toward you to give you an apology because they feel that you're going to turn them down. So this is why they're not taking action, but it's like deep down inside they're saying, I feel impatient, there's something that I want to say, but I'm feeling confused. What are you feeling confused about? This is the time to say what's really on their mind and really on their heart. Like I said, this individual with a very cold, hard exterior may be needing some help or assistance with something. Or they may be stepping in to offer you some type of assistance. And they may not be being very upfront about what it is that they're saying. So what I kind of get from this is there's someone that wants to come back and talk to you. They're kind of moving at their own pace, but they're going to do some type of temperature check before they kind of really put everything all out there, their real intention. And what I mean by temperature check is they're trying to gauge the situation. This is what's at the bottom of the deck right now, the Ace of Cups, which is what I have here also. They're trying to gauge this situation. They're just trying to see, put themselves out there, dip their toe in the water. In other words, they're not really putting themselves fully out there, but they want to see how you respond to something. They may send you some type of a message, or give you some type of a signal through their body language, something subtle, to see how you're going to respond to it, to see how they should proceed, and whether or not this is the time to really put themselves out there and give you this offer, because it's what's on their mind, it's what's on their heart. But at the same time, they may need some help with something, but they're too proud to tell you that maybe they've fallen on some hard times. They may need some help because their cash flow situation might be an issue at this. Their cash flow situation may be an issue at this moment, and they may be needing some type of help and assistance with something. They may have made some issues when it came to some, not the wisest issues when it came to spending or finances, when it came to something. They may need a loan. They need your help with something. But at the same time, they don't want you. This is kind of like why they're a bit reluctant to approach you, because they are coming from a genuine place with what it is that they're asking you for. But they do need some help also. They love you, and they're feeling hurt and regretful about the decisions that they made in the past. Communication is very spotty between you and possibly your child. Yeah, because of some type of betrayal. Someone feels that you stabbed them in the back, and that you are more concerned about your ego. But they're saying, in spite of this, in spite of your flaws, I still love you. I still care for you. They don't know that, because it's like somebody's saying they're not letting it on. They're not showing that they really still care and still love you. So the fact that you still care is a mystery to them. They don't have the clarity that they need about what it is that they may want to say to you. Gemini, you may have Earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And yeah, they may have lied to you in the past. They pulled the wool over your eyes, so they're kind of scared to approach you, because they fear that things are going to break out into an argument. And they're kind of not wanting to have any type of defenses up. Some of you may have 3 children with someone. Some of you could be arguing over visitation or custody or child support when it comes to the children. Wheel of Fortune definitely brings in some type of financial solution to something. Yeah. Some of you could be getting some type of raise or promotion. Or, like I said, drumming up some more business because you're getting more exposure online. It's a mother and child situation. As I stated to you, some of you are estranged from your children due to some type of maybe petty argument or petty drama. And somebody really still has their defenses up. Now this could be you fighting with your baby's mother, feeling a bit defensive towards your baby's mother. Because there's something here that hasn't been laid to rest. And it has something to do with a family dynamic that kind of fell apart and may have ended, but someone is saying, I want to put my foot in the door. Don't end this. Don't cut me off. Right? But you're saying, excuse me, you have something to say to me. I need some honesty from you about something. Like I said, someone's putting up this very cold hard exterior. And maybe you are grilling them for the truth before you decide to move forward. You're not moving forward on something because they were being very secretive toward you. And right now, Gemini, you're saying, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm not sure what decision to make when it comes to keeping this door open or keeping it permanently closed with my own mother or with the mother of my or father of my child, because of some type of situation where there was a war of words between the two of you. And things kind of feel a bit hopeless. And you may feel that it's not something that you can really work on. Something that's not really salvageable at this point. Because you're saying the disrespect and the slander, I just can't take. The smug attitude, the ego, no. That's exactly why I blocked you and moved on. Now, for some of you, this 2 of Cups, this is why someone is resurfacing. They want this 2 of Cups back with you. This could be you, Gemini, presenting this offer or saying, I apologize. Is there any way that we can reconcile after all of this drama that happened between the 2 of us? Can we get back on solid ground? Can we clear the air? Can we finally communicate and talk about some things? Some of you may need to talk about your children. They may want to talk about a children situation. Someone is definitely down on their luck when it comes to finances. Someone has lost a job and may need some assistance. This could be your child coming to you. This could be your own parent coming to you, right? Saying, I want to work on this, but at the same time, I may need your help with something. This could even be a colleague of yours that maybe you felt betrayed, you kind of turned their back on you, and they may be coming to you to, ask for some type of assistance. This could even be on a job, right, where you may have had some type of hostile situation. Someone may have come at you and can be completely foul with the way that they communicated with you on the job. But yeah, they may be finding it in their heart to apologize to you. Some of you may be gaining some type of new contract when it comes to a promotion at work. I'm saying that patience is definitely going to be your strong suit when it comes to certain things that may not have been finalized in your life and are kind of up in the air. And it does look like financial constraints are putting a damper on some type of plan that you may be trying to execute. Gemini, I also heard Cancer. Yeah, but I see someone coming in to help, to offer some type of helping hand or assistance with something. But there's something here, Gemini, that you're not taking action on, and it may have something to do with the work situation. There may be something that you're wanting to go into, but there could be a lot of people doing the same thing that you're doing, offering the same services that you offer. Some of you right now work in a very competitive, dog-eat-dog, kind of petty environment. Some of you, I see absolute victory when it comes to a court decision that you're waiting for. You may be getting some type of advice about something. Some of you, your children may be going off to college and they may be seeking your advice when it comes to a financial situation. Some of you could be obtaining some type of a student loan. Or your children may need some type of financial assistance when it comes to school. But definitely, the crossing situation is something is on a deep freeze. Something is not moving. There's a pause in action that may be causing you to feel worried. that may be causing you to ruminate on a lot of things. You may be kind of fearing the worst in a situation, but I feel that whatever this Wheel of Fortune is, it's bringing in some type of newness. Right now, there might be a pause, but don't allow this to bring some type of fear into your mind, especially when it comes to an Aries. There's definitely an Aries here. For some of you, your father that may have kind of been absent from your life may resurface, and you guys may be striking up a conversation about what may have played out in the past. And some type of clarity may be offered where there was no clarity offered in the past. You may be getting the truth about something. Maybe, I don't know, you grow up believing a certain thing about a parent of yours, and now you finally get to hear it from their own perspective. But I do feel that something is going through a dry spell in your life, and that this is only a temporary setback. Yeah, for some of you, this is your father that's at a distance coming to you to reconcile with you. But he may resurface and pop back up. For some of you, there could be a court situation that may come back up to the surface. Yeah, without a doubt, I see a love situation. Maybe having to do with, oh, that's you, Gemini. Somebody's in jail. Somebody may need some help or assistance to get bailed out of jail. Some financial assistance to kind of help work out their situation. I don't know, there's a lot going on, Gemini. Let's see what's going on from their perspective. Alright, Gemini. Single Sun, Rising, and Venus signs for this period in time. Cross-watcher, they may love you. They may not show it. You may have had a father that was just very stoic. Your mother could have been very stoic. Your baby's father, they don't really show you a lot of emotions or feeling. They're kind of hard to read. This could be how Gemini, your cross-watcher, may see you. A cross-watcher, you may see your Gemini this way. Someone is kind of reluctant to apologize. And this may be how you see this individual. Someone very slow to apologize and see their faults. There's a separation that your cross-watcher did not necessarily want. They may be looking back and saying, you know what, I didn't really want this separation. But things became very rocky and out of control. And someone is saying, I just don't know where I stand. You may have it, your cross-watcher could be saying, I want my family back. Or I want my family, whether this is a love dynamic or this is you kind of estranged from your siblings. Somebody's saying, I want my family back together. A father figure could be saying, I want my family. I want that togetherness back. You're not on speaking terms because of some type of resentment that you may be harboring. I see guilt. Someone here, this is you or your cross-watcher harboring guilt for the past. You both have the Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Something is meant to change. It's like something is pulling the two of you guys back together. Whether this is two of you or multiple people in the scenario. Yeah. Intuitively, you already knew that someone was lying. Somebody lied to you. They pulled the wool over your eyes and you locked them out of your life. Someone feels that you locked them out of your life. Now, things may have become extremely intense between the two of you. Yeah, World War III broke out. It could have happened between you and multiple people. Somebody's playing dirty when it comes to something, and it may have had something to do with somebody in the hospital. Somebody could have gotten injured in a fight, a brawl, or an argument. Yeah. So you may have had, like I said, World War III with somebody because somebody wasn't being honest with you. Trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And yeah, things really got out of hand. Really got out of pocket between the two of you. And kind of you're wanting to release yourself out of this individual's energy because you're not wanting to be defensive. And you are maybe wanting to take the high road in the situation, cross-watcher. You're saying, I just don't want to fight. That brutal situation that broke out, you're saying, you might be taking responsibility for something in that situation. There is some type of offer that you're wanting to bring. But you're saying, I don't want to bring any type of animosity or vindictiveness out. I just want there to be some type of togetherness and cohesion. you may feel that this person drained you financially. You might be feeling very emotionally drained from a situation. You may be feeling that a family member financially drains you or emotionally drains you. And you're saying, you know what, I don't want to let you in my energy at this time. But someone is trying to make a decision. It's going to be your cross-watcher trying to make a decision about whether or not to approach you to heal a situation that has been rocky between the two of you. They see you as someone who is resentful, but they're hoping that you will let down your guard to what? But they're kind of reluctant to approach you with this anyway, because they're saying it's not going to work. What's the use in reaching out to them? It's not, the things that I'm going to say or whatever I want to say isn't going to work. We're not talking anyway, is what they're saying. We're not on speaking terms after that fight. And things may not work out. If I really do extend this offer, they're just going to kind of, you know, not acknowledge my feelings, not acknowledge my emotions. And somebody is saying, I don't want egg in my face. I don't want to deal with the embarrassment. I don't want my ego to fall to the heel of their shoe. So this is like someone having a lot of negative banter in their head. They're saying, I want to approach you, but there's no way this is going to work. I want to get past this place of frustration, and I want to make amends for the past, even if it's for the sake of our children. Some of you, yeah, somebody's financial situation is kind of topsy-turvy. And somebody's saying, yeah, I was greedy in the past, but here's judgment bringing the two of you back together, judgment and the wheel of fortune. Yeah, somebody's kind of stuck. Somebody's doing time because of an argument, or they may have gotten into a fight. And some of you, someone's health is compromising. This could be a family member of yours, a friend of yours asking for some type of favor or help. Yeah, they're about to reach out. They want to extend an olive branch to you. They want to say something to you, but like I said, things fell apart. Things did not end. And the parting words, but things did not end well. And the parting words between the two of you were not healthy whatsoever. Yeah, especially because there was a third party. Someone could have become pregnant out of this situation, or someone could have been keeping a family secret. Someone here saying, I'm waiting to kind of work things out. I'm waiting. I'm going to kind of gauge this situation and see how this goes. Okay, so you may have sent a message. You may be waiting for someone's reply about whether or not they're going to return. Somebody owes you a favor. Someone owes you money. They owe you a favor. They owe you a favor. They owe you an apology, or they owe you money. And I see that coming to you. And I see that, yeah, you guys may get down to this. You may, you know, but what's really beneath the surface here, and really decide whether or not this is worth reconciling or worth working on. But it looks like someone loves you, but they're keeping it secret. And they're kind of not really getting any rest. Kind of staying up at all hours of the night thinking about the situation and wondering what they can do to patch things up. Thinking about it all, but not really taking any action. So let's see. What is the possible outcome to this for Gemini? Possible outcome for Gemini. Divine timing. Okay. Honeymoon. Traveling. I don't know. You may run into this person while traveling. Yeah. It looks like you guys are just gonna, it's like deception. Deception was here because of the past. They were not honest with you about what was really going on. But also deception because they're not really telling you what's in their thought bubble. They may be giving you mixed signals, showing you one thing, but really deep inside feeling another way. Showing you this really hard exterior. They're not affected by anything. They're immune to this breakup. They don't feel anything whatsoever for you. But really deep down inside, they're a mess. Emotionally. They're feeling guilty about what happened, and they want this togetherness to take place between the two of you. But instead, they don't say it. They're kind of waiting for you Waiting for you to what, though? Sorry, Gemini. I'm trying to squirm around in this chair. They're waiting for you to what? Give me one quick second. What are they waiting for? What do they want from Gemini? To let down your inhibitions. They want you to let down your guard. They see you as someone guarded, and that they feel that they can't approach you. So they feel like they have to put on, like I said, this hard exterior. They see you as independent. They're saying, I want to heal this and not pass this on, especially if you guys have kids. They're saying, I don't want to pass this down. This stops here. Somebody says, I want clarity from you, Gemini. Like, I'm ready to ascend. I'm going through a spiritual awakening, and yeah, somebody's saying I was divinely sent to you to, I don't know, clear the air or send a message. But they feel like that your message or their outreach is falling on deaf ears. If this isn't actual, then this is what they're thinking in their head. They're saying this is over, but I don't want it to be over. But I don't really want to be the first one to break the ice and put myself in a position of being embarrassed. So let's see, Holy Spirit, 3 cards for the possible outcome to the situation for the Gemini. It's on a deep freeze right now. Right, that's the crossing energy. There's no movement because of a lot of just unsaid words, unsaid thoughts. All right, here we go. What's at the bottom? Love yourself first. This is you kind of putting yourself first and saying, yeah, there's some differences between the two of us that may be keeping us apart. But that chemistry and that love, it never faded. It never really went anywhere. But it's just saying that somebody is saying, yeah, I'm just going to concentrate on myself at this time. Okay, 2 more, Holy Spirit, about the outcome, possible outcome for Gemini. Yeah. Someone may need to release their ex because there could be a new love. Okay, so this is someone making a decision between you and someone else that maybe they were dealing with. And yeah, maybe there were issues with control, but this is also somebody saying, this is Spirit saying, let go of control of the situation, right? Where you may be putting your vulnerability out there and you're saying, I don't want to put my vulnerability out there unless I can control the situation. So they're saying, I'll just kind of stay in my bubble where it's safe and not really approach this person. I'll think about it. It'll keep me up at night. I'll do all of these things, but I won't really approach them. And I'll just focus on my finances and career for now. But the time is coming for something is coming to the surface. This Wheel of Fortune is bringing in some type of change. And bringing someone back to the picture. And this is someone from a distance. Someone that just has this fear of opening up and being vulnerable. I don't know. Something is bringing you guys face to face, Gemini, to figure this out. Yeah, that could lead to this place of healing and happiness. But it looks like the 2 of you are just on a break right now. You're just at a place of rest when it comes to this situation. You're on a timeout. Something definitely comes back around. You guys miss one another. Yeah, somebody's saying, just hear me out. Listen to me. I just want clarity about where the 2 of us stand. Now, for those of you gems that are saying, I'm completely done with this situation. I'm not looking back on the past. I want to know what new is coming in for me. Well, it looks like there is some worry. You got the Lovers. There's going to be a Gemini. Now, there's definitely you deciding, like I said, between your ex and a new love. Because I feel that there is a new love there with the Ace of Cups that may be coming into your life, or that could be part of the equation. And it could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you're making a decision about. Okay. There's a Tower. There's a Scorpio here. There's an Aries. Yeah, Aries is looking at you. Especially if you have fire in your chart, Gemini. They're looking at you. They're still attracted to you. They haven't moved on from you. They're saying it's time for me to move on. Or they're questioning, is it just time for me to move on because this is over? They're definitely fearing the worst. So let's see who this new person is. Okay, there's a past person. There's an ex here that was keeping their options open. Could be this Virgo individual. This could be you though, Gemini. You could be kind of keeping your distance from people right now, kind of. Yeah, saying back off. I don't know, Gems. I'm not sure if you really are open to love at this time, some of you. This is you saying back off to a Virgo, possibly. Yeah, you're saying you hurt me. This Ten of Swords, you put these daggers in my back. I'm waiting for something new, someone new. Ten of Cups. There's an Aquarius here. There could be a fire sign approaching an Aquarius. This could be someone new pursuing you. This fire sign could be a Leo. But either way, I see love here for you. Love is definitely here for you. There's Earth. You both may have Earth in your chart. You may be turning a blind eye to the past and saying no more of the past. But the Wheel of Fortune, I'm telling you, is here to bring something around. Some type of karma is coming back. Someone that left you for someone else is reapproaching, is what it tells me. And yeah, you may have met someone new, Gemini. You're going to be talking to somebody possibly. And for some of you, someone from the past may be approaching while you're talking to somebody. And you're having to make a decision. Or, I don't know, this may send you in a tailspin hearing from this person or seeing them again after what transpired between the two of you. Alright, Gems, that's what I see. So Gemini, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal. Anyway, if this reading helped you, hit the thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. Happy New Year to you all. Take good care. I will see you guys in another video. Bye for now, Gemini.